Hey everyone, welcome back. In this video, I am going to cover how to break into the tech industry as an engineer with and without a engineering degree. Now, I get this question asked all the time. Hey, is it possible for me to become an engineer and work in IT? Work at a tech company, work at a fintech? Would a major tech company really consider someone like me? And the answer is yes. But there are obviously ways to get there, and I'm going to cover them right now. So, first off, I am going to talk about, taking the traditional route. So, if you are going to go the traditional route, i.e., go to college and get a degree, if you are starting out from high school, the best thing that you can do is take technical classes. Now, this is going to obviously depend on, there's going to be different courses and things that are offered depending on your school, but this will you'll be able to get a feel for the high level topics in the overall IT and engineering world. It can include things such as networking, applications, social media, etc. It's a lot of different topics. Then you need to ensure that you apply and are able to get into a university that has an accredited engineering program. Basically, if a program has an accreditation, it is almost like a industry-wide respected degree. Now, are there exceptions to this? Can you make it getting a degree from a non-accredited institution? Yes, of course. But if you are going to go, through the traditional grind of going to school, you might as well get the highest and most recognized industry standard if you can. So let's say you're in school right now. As you progress through your degree, there are a lot of key things I would like to highlight. And this is another question I am often asked, hey, I'm not good at math. Should I pursue this anyway? Can I actually make it if I'm not, good at math? Because engineering tends to be math heavy when you're going to university. And the answer is yes. You can absolutely make it. And it is important to remember, when you're making this decision that if you have resources on campus. You have TAs, you have tutors, you have professor office hours, you have YouTube videos. There may even be some cases where you have to retake a class or two, or maybe even more than that. Maybe you have to take a class, multiple times as I just mentioned, but it's okay. I mean, just you know, work even harder, the next time around and power through it. You can absolutely make it without being a math wizard. It would just be obviously a little bit more difficult for you to power through those classes. However, you can absolutely make it happen. Also, it's important for me to note here that throughout this journey, apply and obtain internships. In the engineering and IT world, the vast majority of these opportunities are paid internships, and they will give you a real glimpse of what it's like to work in the industry. And it's a nice way to get your professional career started. Because you can build a network. You can make connections, you can develop meaningful relationships, and ultimately those relationships can help you later down the line, especially when it comes to applying to full-time roles and or just getting any type of industry knowledge, resume critiquing, and just building that overall network. It can definitely take you a long way. It's important to also know, to go to your local university career fair, go get your resume critiqued and developed, so you can land one of these things. And upon your senior year, when it's time to start applying for full-time positions, this is where you need to become really comfortable with interviewing, be solid on the technical interview front as well as being solid from a behavioral interview standpoint. And this is where you can actually secure your full-time job before you even graduate. Now, let's talk about breaking into the tech industry without an engineering degree. And obviously, this one is a bit more tough, but is absolutely 100% possible. So, if you're going to try to break through and get in this industry, right, get an engineering job in the tech industry without an engineering degree, it's going to be tough, yes. But guess what? You can also make it happen. Now, just to be clear, your learning curve is going to be substantial because you will most likely lack the proper foundational knowledge to understand the basic lingo and terminology that most people use in the industry. However, just like anything else in this world, it can be learned. When you are starting from this route, make no mistake, your skills and ability to perform well in interviews will have to be damn near perfect. And it's important to understand that you will also be, competing with other people who are already engineers, right? So it's already competitive. So many people already want to be in this industry. The perks are good, right? Work from home, equity packages, the compensation's good. The work-life balance, the culture, wear the t-shirt to work is great. So a lot of people are competing to get in this industry, and not just in the United States, but all around the world. So, what are some ways that you could potentially stand out here from those who already have an engineering degree? Well, if you can just get your resume reviewed, from a recruiter for a further decision, that's good. But having a solid resume is what's going to essentially make you stand out. If you can get the interview process started, then you have a real shot. And one thing that can really help you out here is, what I mentioned before, a really solid resume. Your resume needs to be extremely impressive. It needs not only the aesthetics, but it needs substance, such as listing skills as it pertains to that particular job posting. And a lot of people mess up here. A lot of people will put all their skills on there, but it doesn't necessarily match what's on that job post, and therefore they don't get reached out by the recruiter. It's important to list leadership positions that you have held in jobs or organizations, awards, accolades that you've been awarded in your last job. You will need to have a fairly captivating resume to get that initial request for a phone screen. Now, another thing that can help you stand out is certifications. Now this can be potentially huge. I have seen a lot of people break through the industry going this route, because a lot of engineers already in the industry, especially if they have been in their role for a while and have already been promoted a couple times, they most likely, will not have these unless it's some form of management certification. They have a lot of those. Now, from a technical perspective, you need this. And if you do not have an engineering degree, you absolutely need this in particular, technical certifications, to stand out. Any certification that is an industry-wide standard. I know Cisco has several of them. There is the CompTIA that has a lot of industry standard certifications. And then there's the big one. There are the cloud certifications. Now, the cloud certifications can be game-changing because almost everything that we use today is running on, quote-unquote, the cloud. Now, if you pick up a few of those, you'll have a really solid shot. And they are relatively inexpensive, especially when in comparison to getting an actual college degree. So it is your best move if you do not have an engineering degree at all. Now, obviously, there will be some engineers who have both. They have the degree, they have the certifications. And, most likely they will have no problem getting interviews. Most likely they will have no problem getting opportunities. But as I mentioned before, it's a very competitive space. And if you don't have an engineering degree at all, certifications are going to be almost necessary for you. So, this is the playbook. And I know it's high level, but I have helped recruit engineering talent. I am an engineer, and I have been at these large tech and fintech companies, and I know what the vast majority of these companies look for. It will ultimately boil down to skills. So, performing well in technical interviews, where you can have or solve a problem, where you have to solve a problem, an engineering problem, whether it's coding in a programming language or whiteboarding some system architecture. That's one component that you have to be good in. You also have to be able to perform well in behavioral interviews, which is where they ask you situational questions to gauge how you will respond in a given scenario, as well as dig more into how you have handled certain situations in your past. So that is all for this video. Thank you for watching, and I will sync up with you all after today. Until next time, everyone, TCE signing off.